More snow on the way tomorrow and some late mixing, all making for tricky travel during part of your Thursday. Right now, a lot of cold air locked in place to support the snow. 11. Thankfully, the winds are calm, so no wind chill at the present time. The dew point very low at 3. Temperatures downright frigid from Plymouth points north, all 0 or well below in many cases. Just barely above that, Laconia, Concord, and in the Monadnock region, 10 or 11. Lower part of the Merrimack Valley and the coast coming in 13 to 14 from Hampton up through Portsmouth, 7 in Rochester. So 2 systems we're watching Thursday, tomorrow, and again Saturday night into Sunday morning. The first one that arrives having a big impact on travel late tomorrow morning into the afternoon hours, Saturday night after 10 or 11 p.m., and the worst travel overnight into the morning hours of Sunday. And then I do expect improvement as the afternoon wears on Sunday. Right now, fair skies, a few high clouds, but thicker clouds not too far away, and the leading edge of the snow not too far behind that. This system will actually intensify a little bit in the coming hours. There's actually been a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings up for parts of the Ohio Valley in the last couple of hours, indicating there's a lot of energy with this quick moving system. So snowfall out of it tomorrow from 9 or 10 a.m. through 4 or 5 p.m., a short 7-8 hour window, 3 to 6 inches. At times, the snowfall rate will exceed an inch per hour. And then on top of the snow, a very light coating of some ice in the southern part of the state due to a changeover to some light sleet and some late freezing rain. So dry in the roadways through 7 or 8 a.m. Could be a late dusting in the Monadnock region, 8:30, 9:30 a.m. And then quickly between 9 or 9:30 and 11 to 11:30 in the morning, that 2-hour window, we go from no snow to moderate to heavy snow. The moderate to heavy snow, Laconia points south in this area shaded in darker blues. This is where that snowfall rate could exceed 1 inch per hour for a time. And then 2 or 3 in the afternoon, snow will begin to change over to some sleet or freezing rain, but at that time, the intensity comes down quite a bit. So we're not talking about a big ice event on top of the snow, but just enough to cause it to be quite slippery, so really tough traveling from late morning through the afternoon and very early evening hours for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, spotty freezing drizzle early, then the clouds will actually part by early on Friday as the winds start to crank up. Highs tomorrow, 20s to near 30, so no big warm up. We may barely get above freezing right along the coastline. Now on Friday, gusty winds out of the west-northwest, snow shower or a brief snow squall north, maybe a passing flurry farther south. Nice and quiet on Saturday, sunshine, later winds, and then increasing high clouds during the afternoon. Next storm on the map, here it comes, more snow after 10 or 11 in the evening with the heaviest snowfall overnight into Sunday morning. This time around, it looks like the track a bit farther south. What does that mean? Well, the mix line will likely work south of the Granite State, so no changeover to sleet or freezing rain. It looks to be an all-snow event, and if all of our computer models are right, this carries with it a bit more moisture and a potential for a half a foot of snow or more in many parts of central and southern New Hampshire. Should exit by the late morning and early afternoon. But again, real tough on the roads all Sunday morning. Tonight, fair and frigid, then the clouds take over. Tomorrow, here comes the snow. Exits as a late mix south. Windy on Friday. Sun to clouds on Saturday. More snow Saturday night into Sunday morning. Monday's quiet. Tuesday, quiet in the morning hours. We'll have to watch another system that may come very close sometime either late Tuesday or Tuesday night. But we have to get through, a couple other things before.
We'll focus on tomorrow first.
You got it.
Thanks, Mike.